you son of a bitch. Cause Punch Drunk loves you.
This New York City, this New York City.
Let's go, let's go!
New York City,
Let's go!
City, this New
Game
York
3.
City, this New York
Jalen,
City,
Cole
this
Anthony
New
Towns,
York
let's
City,
go!
This New York City, this New York City.
They gon' stop
this
us now.
New York City.
We
this
can't slow
New
down now.
York City, this New
Oh.
York City,
Oh.
this New
What?
York City,
Oh.
this New
What?
York City,
Oh.
this New York City, this New York City.
Let's go, let's go. New York Knicks, where the fans, where the fans at? Where the fans, where the fans at? Where the watch party at? Where the watch party at? Let's go, let's switch it up, DJ. Switch it up, switch it up, switch it up, switch it up.
And they show no love. Punch drunk, hungover. Wake up to the new me.
Let's go.
Wake up to the new me. Wake up to the new me.
They ain't gonna stop us. They ain't gonna stop us. Game 3. Hey, yo, Wimpy, you going down. We gonna cut your ass. We gonna cut your ass in half. Smash that like button, ladies and gentlemen. Smash that like, smash that like. Let's go.
To my old self. Wake up to the new me.
DJ. You already know this is Prawns Drunk, aka Mr. Moonshine himself, aka El Adobo, aka El Sazón, aka El Borracho, aka Café Bustelo, aka El Pastor de Boxeo. Ladies and gentlemen, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in this side of heaven. God bless you all. Oh, yeah. We talking about my Knicks. We talking about my Knicks. The city rocking. Shout out to everybody. Shout out to everybody in the city. Shout out to the 5 boroughs. Shout out to Manhattan. Shout out to Bronx. Shout out to BK, Queens, Staten Island, Tri-State area. Everybody in Jersey, Connecticut. You already know. Yeah, a lot of people mad. There's a lot of people mad, but it's mixed emotions, though. It's mixed emotions, folks. It's mixed emotions. We've been partying. It's been a good time. We ain't never been 2-0 in a final like this. We ain't never come closer to since 1994 when we won a Game 7, ladies and gentlemen. Ain't never come closer than this. And I'll be honest, even when the first time we faced San Antonio Spurs, 1999, I'll be honest, as a Knicks fan, once we lost Patrick Ewing in the injury, the Keely injury, I didn't think we had a chance, that much of a chance. Let's not forget that season was a lockdown season. It was more of a Cinderella season. You know what I'm saying? They had the Twin Towers, David Robinson and Tim Duncan. We lost Ewing. Campy did show up, but imagine we had a healthy Ewing, then it would have been a whole different type of series. Would have been a whole different type of series. Shout out to Larry Johnson. Shout out to Allen Houston. Shout out to Latrell Sprewell. But now it's a whole different type of game, a whole different type of style. The energy is like never before. The energy is like never before, ladies and gentlemen. The energy is like never before. And they trying to slow down the momentum. I don't know, folks. They shouldn't do that. Not now. Not this close. Hey, I know there's people out there that don't believe in superstitions and stuff like that. So what you call it, superstitious? There's some people that don't believe in it. There's some people that believe in it. There's some people that you in a bar. You could be in a bar. This is Coca-Cola, but you could be in a bar right now, right? And the Knicks is in a run. You would not move that drink or that can because you feel like if you do move it when we in a run, you know what I'm saying? Then we're gonna lose momentum. Like it's like bad luck, right? It's like if you watching the Knicks on TV, right? And we in a run. If you change the TV, oh, you messed it up. Oh man, you messed it up, right? Ladies and gentlemen, shout out to all my fellow Knicks fans out there that sacrifice, out there that cheer, out there outside of Madison Square Garden, all the watch parties all over the city and all over outside of New York City. We take over anywhere we go, whether we in Atlanta, whether we in San Antonio, whether we in Cleveland, we take over. If we in Miami, we take over. We take over. A lot of fans is rocking with us. A lot of sports fans is rocking with us. I get it. I get it. You know why I get it? Because I was like this. I was the same fan that was going for the Chicago Cubs when they had the opportunity to win a World Series. I get it. I get it. I get it. You know what I'm saying? Don't we all watch the Super Bowl? I know we all watch the Super Bowl. Sometimes most of our team is not even in the Super Bowl. But you know what? We watch the Super Bowl. We celebrate. We go to a Super Bowl party. We go to a ball or get together, whatever. Right? The sports world understand our pain. They understand our struggle, man. And we don't want to change no momentum. We don't want to change the energy. I don't know why. Whether they're trying to say now that it is not really Trump, it's really the NYPD that's, trying to tell the petitioners not to, to rent the space where there's going to be a watch party. And I believe that's BS. I believe that's BS. You telling me the city, you NYPD. Let's just read. Let's just read, folks, so you can understand what I'm trying to say. Give me a second. Give me a second, ladies and gentlemen. Give me a sec. Regarding Knicks watch party outside of MSG, statement from MSG spokesperson: the permit for the Plaza 33 Game 3 watch party was denied by the city's permitting office in consultation with the NYPD. Also, the NYPD is going to the little permit mother effers and say, hey, yo, don't give the permit. You know what I'm saying? We having a tough time containing these animals. That's what they're trying to call us, right? Why you don't want to give it a permit now? Why you don't want to give us a permit now? It's Game 3. This is supposed to be the most important permit. Game 3, Game 4 is supposed to be one of the most important permits. Huh? However, the White House will confirm that this is not about the president. We understand the NYPD Commissioner Tish is planning additional street closure around Madison Square Garden. Oh, now you want to close. Oh, now you want to close it, huh? Now you want to close. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're from New York City, you know that area is a shopping area, one of the most prestige shopping areas in New York City. But if you also understand, put it this way, if you're in New York City and you know the hotels around Madison Square Garden, let me know if I'm lying. The hotels around Madison Square Garden became a shelter for the what? The illegals. Am I right or wrong? But there was no permit to keep people out there. As a matter of fact, we were supporting them. We support them. Ladies, am I right or wrong? We're from New York City. The Penn Plaza Hotel right across the street, right? They closed down. It became a shelter. Oh, we done a lot. We ain't closed nothing down for nobody. Oh, now you want to close us down. Now you want to keep us away. Hey, yo, ladies and gentlemen, do you see Madison Square Garden in the nighttime when there's no games? No, I get it. I see hey, yo, Jesus, I see both sides of the fence. Let me out. Let me cook. I'm not mad. I am not mad that the president of the United States wants to go see a Knicks game. Because I also understand as a New Yorker that he's a lifelong Knicks fan. And I also understand if I was in his shoes, I would be in the game right now, ladies and gentlemen. Yes. All the Knicks fans, chill out, relax. Those that's mad that there's not going to be a watch party, I understand. I think I understand every angle in this situation. If I put myself in the shoes of a person, I'm going to be out there in Madison Square Garden watch party and be with my fellow Knicks fan. Hey, yo. Man, they kick it. It feel like we're getting kicked out. It feel like we're getting kicked out by mama and daddy. We don't want you here. Go get a job somewhere. You're 18 years old. You gotta go. But I also understand if I put my feet in his shoes, and my Knicks, whether I'm the president, the governor, the mayor, the king, I marry a chick from another palace and stuff like that, became the king and the prince of another country. If I know the Knicks is in the finals, I will be attending the Knicks game as well. Hey, yeah, I may feel sorry for the watch party fellow Knicks fan, but I'm going to the game. If I was in Donald Trump's shoes, I am going to the game because I'm alone. See, this is that, ladies and gentlemen. Let's keep it on. This is just not a president that's just going to an event. It's not just Donald Trump going to any event and trying to, you know what I'm saying, use his power for attention. He is a long life Knicks fan that used to go to a lot of Knicks games as well. So I'm not mad at Trump. I'm not mad at. I understand there's people now. Even my video earlier, because my emotions was running high, ladies and gentlemen. I just don't want the energy to change. I don't want the energy to change. I don't want the momentum to be killed. But then I started thinking, because I was going to do a live right away, but I started really thinking and try to put myself in everybody else's shoes. My shoes, a person that go out there and want to be in the front line that's waiting right now just to be in Madison Square Garden and stuff like that. You know, some people got jobs, some people got things to do. You feel me? Queso in the building! Dímelo, queso, la música de queso, dímelo, queso, they kicking us out, queso, they kicking us out, they don't want us around, queso.
He got his own money.
He's got his own money. I mean, the boy has got his own money.
They don't want us. Move away, get away. What happened, police? What happened? I need fuck right here. What happened? DJ Camilo a la sensation. Págame la música. Trump is falling asleep at news conferences. Wait. I don't look. For the betterment, I would say, Donaldo Trump, my friend, please stay in the White House. You don't gotta come. You don't. You don't have to come. All right. I mean, look. You can watch this in any place you want. It's not in Madison Square Garden. But then I can put myself in his shoes as a long, like, if you tell me punch, I got floor seats, courtside to watch Game 3. You think I will give a damn about anybody out there? You think I will give a damn about anyone? So that's what I'm saying, folks. You know what I'm saying? Even if I have the attention in which there's not going to be a watch party in Madison Square Garden. I got to see the Knicks. You crazy? I got to see my Knicks. If that another throw, put it this way, I can be like, yo, man, F that, man, yo, he can't, yo, nah, he's not allowed, yo, nah, man, come on, man, he's messing with the authenticity, he's messing with the raw energy and stuff like that, man, nah, man, because I also believe, see, this what I want to tell y'all, folks, a lot of people's looking at this situation like if it's just a watch party. It's just not a watch party. If you a New Yorker and you understand the area, the Spurs will have to go through us to go into the stadium. You understand what I'm trying to say, folks? I'm gonna tell you, okay, how to break this thing down. They have practice today, right? The Spurs have practice today, right? The New York is outside the hotel. The New York is going to heckle you going into that bus, going into the arena, coming out of the arena. We outside all day, every day. And this is what I don't like. Let me tell you something. Remember Gerald Williams. Gerald Williams, he was traded, I think, from the Clippers. I think it was from the Clippers to the Brooklyn Nets, right? Several years ago. And he said, yo, New York is too wild for me. He comes from a small town. He said, I stayed in my room all the time. I never came out. When I played against the Knicks, I never went outside. It's a different energy. Like, I'm gonna tell you, for those of you that don't, for those of you that's not from New York, let me tell you our attitude. Because that's one of the criticisms that we do get. Oh, y'all attitude and stuff like that. Y'all act like your shit don't stink. No, it's not even that. Let me tell you something like this. I went to high school on 33rd Street, Norman Thomas. I was riding the train with the what's his name from Harry Potter. I seen famous people all my life. It's If you walking around Fifth Ave, Central Park, if you in the meatpacking district, if you downtown, so watching famous people and interacting with celebrities and that's nothing. You know what I'm saying? So we don't talk to the Spurs. We talk to anybody that ain't nothing. Who cares? You in my city, all right? We go, hey yo, you ain't shit, bitch. You ain't shit. We gonna scrape you. You ain't gonna score nothing, Frenchie. We're gonna cut you in half. You ain't gonna be no 7-7-6. You're gonna be 4-9. We're gonna have you playing like 4-9. Look at you all scared and shit like that. Can't even pass the ball to your point guard. You effed up. You know what I'm saying? We got the gift of this. So it's just not the watch party. It's the thousands that's gonna be out there. Just, when you enter the garden, you ain't gonna do shit. We gonna trap you. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gonna score nothing. You're gonna be efficient. It's that energy. And with Donaldo Trumpo going, it's gonna kill that energy. It's going to kill the buzz. But then I see it in the flip side as well. The watch party is more for us. The watch party is more for the people that can't go to the game. You know what I'm saying? The people in the inside, they the one that's really going to rattle the players, in the arena. So what's more important? Us on the outside or the guys and the fans in the inside? I'm loving the city. I'm gonna tell you like this. I never seen my city like this, not even for Yankee World Series. And everybody knows it. Maybe the reason, I'm gonna say it like this. Maybe the reason we ain't never seen this type of energy in everybody outside, because the World Series will be in the fall and it's cold and stuff like that. And even we will put TVs outside to watch the Yankees and stuff like that. But this is a whole different energy. I was a youngin' when it was the Rangers and the New York Knicks in the finals. And remember the Rangers in 94 and the Knicks in 94. We had two teams playing in Madison Square Garden in the final. And as a kid, I still never seen this type of energy. This is a whole different level of energy. Maybe because we suffered more. We went to the finals. We haven't won in a little over of 20 years. Oh yeah. It's been almost 50 years, 50, 60 years. All he could do is fall asleep. I don't know if he's going to fall asleep. I doubt it. You know what I'm saying? Because again, he is a lifelong Knicks fan as well. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody was mad. Time out. Hold on. Ain't nobody was mad. Let me tell you like this. Around this time, and I got to keep it real. Man, I used to watch every Knicks game growing up. Look. Hold on. Let me put it. Let's not forget who's in the playoffs when we was facing the Pacers in the Eastern Conference Finals. Hold on, where is that? When there was Donald Trump cheering on Patrick Ewing in the Eastern Conference Finals. I mean, people ain't hate him there. They didn't hate him there. He was there. He was there when you did his thing in the Eastern Conference Finals at Madison Square Garden. So I don't want to hear this, folks. No, he's not Deacon the bad luck. He's not the bad luck. This is not what Patrick Ewing missed the layup, all right? This was not what Patrick Ewing missed the layup, all right? So all I'm saying is it fair? Put yourself in his shoes. What would you do in his seat? The thing is, what I would do in his shoes, as much as I'm a Knicks fan, but understand New York and understand New York, understand the energy, understand everything. Being me, I will not go to the game. But can we honestly say if we was him and he was a Knicks fan, and we are a Knicks fan. See, I'm gonna say it like this. Trump, you old enough to at least you saw. At least you and your dad witnessed the Knicks winning. Nah, Punch, Trump fell asleep on the television recently. His age is nothing to do with him being a fan. No. All I'm saying is him showing up is gonna mess up the energy and momentum. I'm gonna say it like this. If he goes to the game Yo, James Dolan, you're the president right now. You're the most important president in America right now, James Dolan. Listen to your boy, Punch Drunk. You're the most important president in America right now, James Dolan, is you. James Dolan is the most important president of all presidents right now. Huh? But let me tell you like this. If the Knicks lose game 3 with our momentum, historic run throughout the playoffs, if we lose game 3, yo, you're going to see a side of Knicks fans for the next 2 to game 4 that I think you'll never see. Look. We've been heartbroken. We've been heartbroken for many, many years. It became so numb. We've been heartbroken, sad, crying, deranged. We're going to be violent. If you keep us out, I'm telling you the energy. We are a superstitious fan base as well. You keep us out and we lose that game, you know who we're going to blame it on. We're going to blame it on Captain Orange. And we're going to be mad at James Dolan. Ladies and gentlemen, in the NBA, let me tell you like this. All these guys got skills and talent. The Spurs had nuns. New York got the president. There's a different time. Trump has showed his ass to the world. He will kill the vibe. You know, he is already, put it this way, he's already killing the vibe now. He's killing the vibe right now. They're gonna see violence. Hey, yo, New York cops. See, we gotta blame it on NYPD as well, right? You want me to look, because look what they saying. The NYPD is the one that's talking to the, where it says that consultation, the permitting office. Oh, the NYPD, look, we can't contain them. It's kind of rough out here. Yo, the NYPD, you supposed to be celebrating with us. This is a celebration. This is a celebration. This is not for ain't nothing that gonna happen. We're celebrating. Ain't no Spurs fan in New York. Now I'm gonna tell you like this, folks. To be honest, if it was Boston fans, there will be something going on, because some Boston fan would try to make it or something like that. You know what I'm saying? If it was Brooklyn versus Knicks, it will probably be something, right? Even though that Brooklyn got no damn fans. Let's be real, let's be honest. The only reason why you was a Brooklyn fan is because Jay-Z had part owner. Once Jay-Z left, the whole thing fell apart. Punch, does the parade touch all 5 boroughs, or they just roll down from Chelsea to Central Park? Yeah, from Chelsea to Central Park. But hey, this may be a whole borough. It should be a whole borough thing, because we never had a parade. I think it's gonna be on 5th Ave though. Would it be on 5th? I think it's gonna be on 5th Ave. From 5th Ave, I think it'll be from 34th to all the way from, I say, maybe like 70. The reason why I think it's gonna be so lit is because it's hot outside. Everybody is outside. Yo, queso. On Friday, guys, why you ain't see me go live? I was lit. Queso, I was so lit. I got kicked out of a bar. Yo, I was so lit. I'm trying to figure out what happened around 3, 4 o'clock in the morning. I was so lit, bro. Yo, hold on. Hold on, let me see if I can put it. Hold on. Yo. I'm still recovering, bro. I'm still recovering. And I didn't think I was going to go out. I didn't think so. But the thing is, when we won, and even the people, Queso, Friday was a movie, man. I think every Knicks fan will be so proud of me. Guess what? I'm in First Ave. I went to, what's the bar? First Ave is 77th. First Ave between 77 and 76. Stumble in 2nd Avenue, all the bars is lit. So I'm bar hopping because I know certain bartenders. Boom, I want from this bar, from that bar. Boom. Yo. And this is the first quarter, right? Robinson made the free throw, right? You know, everybody, he got a broken finger and stuff like that. When he made the free throw, everybody was like, yeah, Like if it was like he hit a point in the last buzzard. So Robinson hit a free throw, right? And we're like, yeah, if Robinson hitting free throws, oh baby, we're gonna win this game. We're gonna win this game. But I wasn't lit then. I wasn't hyped yet. It's still early. You feel me? It's still early. But while there's people cheering when we was losing throughout the game too, there's this woman right next to me, and she's like, no. When we're cheering, I'm like, yo, and she goes like this, and I'm like, yo, why you getting mad when we score? You from San Antonio? You seem like you ain't happy for us. And she goes, I'm a Boston fan. I said, it's like I said, yo, I was like this. Satan is near me. Ladies and gentlemen, Satan. She's no Boston, right? She's a Boston Celtics fan. Yo, but since we was losing in the first quarter, second quarter, yeah, we made our runs and stuff like that, but still, right? And she's like, I'm just laughing because you Knicks fans don't know how to act. And I said, what you mean we don't know how to act? Of course we don't know how to act. You think we've been here before? Sorry, we don't know how to act. I'm sorry. We're not like you, like, oh, we have so many championships, you know. This was just a game of runs and stuff like, no, I don't know how to act. No, I don't. I've never been in this position. No, I don't know how to act. I don't want to know how to act. Huh? She's like, oh. And then she said the craziest thing to a lifelong Knicks fan. She said the craziest thing to me. She said, I just feel like I just see a bunch of bandwagons. I don't even think that you're really a Knicks fan. Like she said the dumbest shit to me. She said, so name me the 1990, 96, 94, 95 lineup. Yo, I had the bar. Yo, queso. I had the bar rolling, bro. It was a movie. I said, you said what? And there was some dude that was standing next to me, and I just hit his shoulder. And I'm in her ear. I don't know the lineup of what? Go New York, go New York, go. Number 25, Doc Rivers. From Oklahoma City. Number 3, John Starks. Number 54, Charles Smith. And Detroit captain, number 34 from Virginia Union, Charles Oakley. And I said, and in center, 7-3 from Georgetown, number 33, Detroit captain, Patrick Ewing. Bitch! Yo, people's like, yo, give this dude a shot. Give this dude a shot. Yo, man, how dare you say that to me? I said, you want me to tell you the 1997, 1999, 2000, 2001? You want me to go? Yo, I lost my voice. I on Saturday, yesterday, you know what I'm saying? I lost my voice. I lost my voice. Yo. By the end, so I started calling her Leprechaun. When we got that lead in the fourth quarter, every time we score, I'm like, the Leprechaun, the Leprechaun. I put it this way. So one guy, he was laughing. He was listening because I think he was on a date and she was like playing the third wheel, right? And because she's visiting from Boston, her friends that are from New York. So he was laughing. He liked how we was going back and forth earlier on, and she was trying to like diss me and try to act like she want to cook me. Oh, you guys just not used to being winners and right. I was cooking her so bad that the bar, the people, I'm telling you, this place was packed, and the people got into the mix of me I'm being entertaining, right? Because people like how I'm cooking her because she's a boss. She's in the wrong place. You should have never said that. And he goes, hey, relax. Come on, relax. She's a woman. Come on. I said, my brother, You saw that I wasn't paying attention to this woman. All I said is, wow, why you not cheering on, stuff like that. And she was trying to cook, oh, you Knicks fans and you Knicks fan this and blah, blah. And you was laughing. But the thing is that I got the whole bar rolling. And he's like, yo, relax. She's a woman. I know, but I ain't no bitch, though. Huh? No, see, no, wrong place, wrong time. Game 2, this is the Knicks. I don't care about nobody, brother. Yo, I think the Knicks will rip. Hey, yo, Towers. Bro. Shout out to everybody on Kick as well. You know what I'm saying? Subscribe to me on Kick as well. Subscribe to me on YouTube. Whoever subscribe on YouTube, baby. Yo, Punch, why are you talking about the Knicks? I'm talking about the Knicks. It's Punch drunk, all right? Boxing plays in the back burner now, all right? What you want me to talk about? Huh? Shakur Stevenson, Keyshawn Davis, Devin Haney going back and forth, not fighting and stuff like that. I want to fight you. No, I don't want to fight you. No, 147 and that 147. And how much you got? I'm the A side. No, you know what? Yeah, that's it. That's it. I don't care about these dudes anymore. Right? What we want to talk about? You know, I mean, Bill and Shakur and Keyshawn and the tweets and no. We're talking about something more important. The most important games of my life. These are the most important games of my life, folks. These are the most important games of my life. Don't you understand? Don't you understand that I had 2 wins away, that I will feel happiness as a Knicks fan for the first time, a sustained happiness, something that we never felt. You cannot describe a Knicks fan being happy. Can you understand? My heartbreak, my struggles. Donaldo Trompo. You have supporters and you have your haters. And people that follow the channel know I have given him the benefit of the doubt. I don't like what's happening right now, to be honest. And those that know, I've been giving him the benefit of the doubt for years, but I'm not a happy Trumper. He said, you need a game to feel happy. Yes, I need a game to feel happy. Okay. Yes, I need a game to feel happy. Yes. I need them. Yes, I need a win. I need a championship. That's what I want. I agree. Punch boxing rules are not moving, man. Hell yeah. Oh, you think you're gonna be holy so you mean that the Knicks are more important than your family and things that you have accomplished in your kids and stuff like that? You need the Knicks to be happy? That is so stupid. That is so you need Jesus, you need God. I need the Knicks to win, okay? I need the Knicks to win. No, he said we need a game to feel. Pray. I pray. All right, let's pray. Let's all pray together, folks. He says, Punch, you need to pray. Gracias te damos, Dios, God. We have it in a special game, game three. That with this game, we will see your blessings through the Knicks. We will see how strong and how special it is. They always say in God's timing, but I believe that you're giving the Knicks the time to win the championship for guys like myself and others. We believe in you, God. We believe in you. I know the blood of Christ is red, but the blood of every Knicks fan is blue and orange. And I know, God, that you are a Knicks fan too. You said that you would come for the sick and the help. We're sick and we need help, Lord. You said you would come for the sick and the help. I know you see it. Thank you, Lord. Can't wait for my prayer, my next prayer after game 3. There you go. There you go. That's my prayer. Spurs will make a comeback the next game. I don't know. No, you think it's going ballistic. That's what people think, that people is going to go crazy when Trump goes to a UFC events. See, the thing is, you think everybody hates him. Not a lot. A lot of people like him, and a lot of people hate him. And let me tell you like this, folks. If those tickets, nosebleed tickets, are $7,000 and $8,000, let me tell you like this. A lot of people in that arena are financially stable. Okay. So if y'all think, oh, but Trump is about money, and so well, I'm telling you like this, the people in that arena is financially stable. A lot of people identify with that man. I don't think he will get booed. I think he'll get booed outside from a lot of Knicks fans, maybe the ones that's outside. You know what I'm saying? Some of it inside, because of course it's a democratic state, right? But let's not act. You remember when the UFC was out here in New York? When it was Nate Diaz versus Jorge Masvidal, he got a standing ovation. Let's not forget that. So for the people saying, "Oh man, they're gonna boo," he got a standing ovation when it was Nate Diaz and Jorge Masvidal in Madison Square Garden. Am I right or wrong, folks? You let me know. Because a lot of people saying the same thing. Yo, you're gonna get the booed. Well, now but the city, the country is very, very, everybody's feeling it. Everybody's feeling the you know what I'm saying? Donald Trump, if you're gonna come to New York, I want you to go to all the supermarkets and the delis and the gas station and tell them to put the prices back down, please. That's what you could do. Don't forget about going to the Madison Square Garden. Because to be honest, Madison Square Garden prices, the food in Madison Square Garden is the same price in the supermarket nowadays. To get a hot dog in Madison Square Garden is like $14.50. Huh? $14.50 to get a hot dog. $14 to get popcorn. That you remember the popcorn that could be in the bag for 25 cents. It costs $25.95. But I feel, no lie, I feel the same way going to the supermarket nowadays. Huh? Yo, a bag like this is almost $100. Gallon of milk, 6+. Loaf of bread, 5 something. The cornflakes are $7 to $8. Huh? Carton of eggs, a Tropicana juice. Yeah, I'm heading to the 30s and 40s. Even the candies out here, even Twix is like $3.50. Huh? There's no more tropical fantasies. Huh? There's no more Arizona $1. They're more. I ain't never get I don't remember the last time I got a cold cut sandwich, because the cold cuts is $14.50 a sandwich. And if you in Midtown, a sandwich is almost $20, bro. A sandwich with a soda is almost $20. And that's regular. I ain't talking about Madison Square Garden price. I ain't talking Yankee Stadium food vending food. Those are the prices now. If the ticket sales stays expensive, it will go to game. Whoa. Damn, Roxy. Shit. You got a point right there, Roxy. James Dolan's gonna be like, you better lose. We need to come back. Give me one more game. Make sure we win in 6. I don't want to win in 4. I don't want to win in 3. Well, I don't want to win in 4. I want to win in 6. We need that. Can you imagine the price in game 6? Because, ladies and gentlemen, peep this. It's only game 3. It's not done. If the Knicks win, how much you think is going to be game 4? Oh, my God. If it's $500,000 for courtside seats for game 3, what you think the price is going to be in game 4? Do you understand that everything will be a photo op? We're still looking back in 1973 with Willis coming out from the tunnel and all that stuff. Let me know if y'all agree with Stephen A. Smith. He was going back and forth with a troll. And I agree with Stephen A. Smith in this sense. This is how I feel. Give me a second, folks. Give me a second. Dímelo, Tavon. I'm from Detroit, and I don't be on when you dissing Carissa. Good luck, New York. Man, she not from Detroit either, though. She not from Detroit. She says she knows. So why you Detroit girls don't like her? She from Flint. Hey, yo, what I feel about that? What about I feel the exact same way of Stephen A. Smith. I agree with Stephen A. Smith for the most part. I do disagree with him in a lot of stuff as well. I do agree with him in a lot of stuff as well. But this, I do feel like Stephen A. Smith. He goes, grow the hell up. I have a problem with any politician that shows up, causes delays, and interferes with these watch parties buzzing all over New York City. It's not political. It's about the New York Knicks and the vibe this city has going. Anyone who messes with that needs to not show up. It's not about politics. That's the BS. Take it somewhere else. Not today. Not now. Okay. This is the mixed emotions, though. This is the mixed emotions. Right here. This is the mixed emotions, because think about it, Stephen A. Smith. Think about this, Stephen A. Smith. Because put it this way, we all have something in common. I'm a lifelong Knicks fan. I've broken TVs. I've cried my ass off when I was young. I've argued in school. There was days I didn't want to go to school because I didn't want to, when we lost to Chicago, we lose to the Heats and stuff like that. Then I got to argue with the friends and we're going to get to the fighting, right? Stephen A. Smith, you also a Knicks fan. Stephen A. Smith, would you miss a NBA Finals with the New York Knicks? See, that's the tough part. That's the tough part. Right? He said Stephen A. Smith is politically inept. See, because I'm going to say it like this. The energy outside won't be the same. But inside, nobody's going to care. But the inside is more important than the outside. You understand what I'm trying to say? So I was thinking about it earlier. I was like, yo, nah, man, this shit is effed up. Come on, Donald Trump, man. You don't go to the game. But then I'm saying in my mind, like, as much I still agree. I don't think that he should go, just because I just feel like we just a superstitious fan. And I know the negative energy, bro. I think that, when you got momentum like this, you don't want to disrupt nothing. Nothing, not even the fans. You don't want to disrupt nothing. I think that James Dolan had to step up and be like, you probably should have never announced it. See, because you should have never announced it. Like if Donald Trump never would have said this. Let me see with this. Hold on. I'll be going to game 3 on Monday, said Trump. I thought it was amazing. I think the Knicks have an amazing team. The way they play started off slow and just got stronger and stronger. Wemby looks like he's going to be a great player, but they really played well, I thought. Now, look. I think when a guy like this, high profile all over the world and stuff like that, why you can't keep a low profile? Like, why can't you keep a low profile? Because if it's about the Knicks, it's not about you. You ain't have to tell the people that you coming to New York City. You didn't have to. The Secret Service, keep it a secret with the Secret Service. You could have came down, you know what I'm saying, down the ramp or how they do it. Your decoys. Go to up. You don't even gotta be courtside and be, in the, what you call that, in the suite, and nobody will really care. But you promoting that you going to come is what I think messed things up. You gotta promote that you're gonna come. The only thing that we want you to promote is how to get the economy, you know what I'm saying, for people to live good. To, you know what I'm saying? Things that people care about, promote what people want to care about. When you saying you coming to the Knicks game, telling me that's a break. You want a break? No. Ain't no break right now. How the country is right now, you ain't no break. He said, I think mainly about the control. This is a celebration. Everybody's celebrating together. This is not something that, okay, for those that's trying to stand in cars and trying to break something. See, those are animals. They don't know. This is a celebration. It's a celebration. But now, you know what they're doing right now? Now they're creating tension. This is not about tension. You're now the NYPD. See, the NYPD, y'all creating tension now. It's not tension. We're celebrating that the Knicks is in the finals and we winning games and we have the possibility to win a championship. Everybody's all in sync. I know people that is not even Knicks fans that used to hate the Knicks and is happy for the Knicks. You know what I'm saying? Now I'm gonna tell you like this: the bars around, they're gonna love it. Because now where all those people gonna go at? They're gonna try to go to another watch party. Like, even the watch party in Central Park was sold out on Friday. It was sold out on Friday. So now what's gonna happen? So now when the Knicks go, if the Knicks lose and go back to San Antonio for game 5, that's when y'all gonna open up the Garden. We could be there. Come on, man. He said celebration could get out of hand. And let it get out of hand, but is it still a celebration? That's like when the New York Yankees win and we throwing a bunch of toilet papers all over the city, and then the sanitation got to clean it up. Yeah, at the end of the day, it's not a harmful getting out of control. It's a celebration getting out of control. It's New Year's Eve celebration getting out of control. Where you're going to drink, you're going to have a good time and stuff. That's the only out of control, but it's not off malice. It's off happiness out of control. He ruined the economy for years to come. Things will never be better. Yeah, and the prices in Madison Square Garden, it's $500,000 courtside and nosebleed seats, and it's $7,000-8,000. Let me say it like this: there's just a group of people that's making some type of money. There's a group of people that's making some type of money, bro. It is. I mean, look, I don't. This just motivates me. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna say it like this: this could get you discouraged, you know, when money is low. And yes, it's tough, man. It's been tough. Trust me, I know. Trust me, bro. Trust. You know, they even raised my tax right now. Not by the cent, not by the hundreds. You know what I'm saying? But you know what? It's either two ways you look at it. Either you be like, I'm gonna work harder, or you fold. You know? I mean, I think that this is one of this is one of the things that, yeah, we could talk about the economy and we could solve this, and which is bad. But what I'm going to do, I'm not going to buy grocery. I'm not going to pump my gas. I'm not going, I still got to wake up and find a way. That's the part of life, man. And the part of life we live like this, man. See, we go like this, right? That's the part of life. It's like this. Our heartbeat is like this, up and down, up and down, up and down. We never flatline. Once she's like this straight, that's means it's flatline. No, actually, a lot of people think that you can live like this. There's up and downs in life. There's struggles, there's happiness, there is success, then there is trying to get to the bag, then it's trying to get success. But that's the point of life also. Not everybody gonna be well off, and not everybody gonna be dead broke. You know, it is what it is, man. That right there, like when money is low, you get discouraged. You sit back, man. You don't even want your kids to ask you for money because you're like, damn it, I don't got it. Papi, can I get $5 or something? 20? Okay, damn. You know what I'm saying? But you know what that does? After you snap out of it, shit, you gotta get it a la abuela o a la mala. You gotta get it. Yeah, let's talk about the Knicks, coño. Tú estás hablando de que politics. I don't want to talk about politics. My brother joke a while. And you want to be CNN today. No, he's just going to the game. Este va a creer now, he wants to talk about the politics and the prices and stuff like that. We're talking about the Knicks. We're talking about what Donald Trump, his presence is doing to the fans and the watch party. Este tigre now want to talk about the well, you know, the American like us made things better for the uploaders, for the very rich. People are going to vent and this. Yeah, mi hermano, there's no CNN today. Yo, to go from giving out free tickets to a big game to 5,000. Hey, yo, let me tell you like this. Several years ago, you could get Knicks tickets on Groupon, bro. Remember when it was doing bad, bro? Remember we was doing so bad that you could get Knicks tickets on Groupon. That's it when we out. I'm talking about like May April tickets. You know what I'm saying? April tickets, the last 10 games of the season, Groupon deals, bro. I said this on my video. Let me know what y'all think. Okay. All right, James Dolan. All right. This is why I give it. I will give it to James Dolan like this. How about this? All right, James. Senor President James Dolan. Invite Donald Trump, but you gotta invite somebody else. And we call it even. Huh? The Knicks watch party nation, we call it even if you do us one favor. If Donald Trump is invited, you're going to have to invite the Oak. If you could, we're going to give in. All right. You invite Donald Trump, but let me tell you like this. If you invite Charles Oakley to be with Donald Trump, how much you want to bet that the Knicks fan will be like, all right. Okay. We dig it. Okay. We'll take that little sacrifice. We'll take the sacrifice. We'll sacrifice. What y'all feel about my Knicks family? If James Dolan said, you know what? Let bygones be bygones. Let's push our egos to the side. Charles Oakley is invited courtside. Wow. That, yo, I'm gonna say like James Dolan, that would be good marketing too. People will see you in a different light. People, I'm gonna tell you like this. People would not pay too much. The Knicks, the hardcore Knicks. I'm not talking about those people that just got the money to go to a Knicks game to see the finals and they really are not a Knicks fan. If Charles Oakley gets invited tomorrow, yo, the Knicks fans will go wild, bro. The Knicks fans will go wild. We will see it like, all right, whatever. Okay. Trump is there, all right, but we got the Oak. What y'all feel about that, folks? Smash that like button, ladies and gentlemen. What y'all feel about that? If y'all just new to what's going on, the New York Knicks put the press release out there and said, as we move closer to Game 3 of the NBA Finals on Monday night, Madison Square Garden, the United States Secret Service want to help ensure a safe and enjoyable experience for all ticket holders. You see how they emphasize the ticket holders because the people outside is not that important. Enjoyable experience for all ticket holders by sharing important security procedures that will be in place. A strict no-bag policy will be in effect, and fans should make every effort to limit personal items to an absolute minimum. Fans should expect enhanced security measures when entering Madison Square Garden, including TSA-style screening procedures. Guests are strongly encouraged to arrive at least 2 hours before tip-off to allow additional time for screening entry. Fans are encouraged to review the complete list of prohibited items before arriving at Madison Square Garden, probably, you know. Let's go, Gigi. Charles Oakley deserves to be there. So what y'all think about that? I just want us to win. Facts. I just want us to win. Trump is a New Yorker. He is a New Yorker. And that's why I'm not arguing that he shouldn't be there because he is a lifelong Knicks fan. Like, you can't be a Knicks fan and act like he wasn't in the games or he's not a Knicks fan if you're a New Yorker. You know what I'm saying? You can't be mad at that. You're not going to keep me from going to the Knicks. I'm going to tell you like this. It's like I said earlier. If you tell me, if I'm the president of the United States and y'all hate me, and my Knicks is going to the finals, I'm going to the game too. I don't give a damn about the watch party y'all be having. I'm going to the Knicks. I'm going to the Knicks game. Now, we will think that, you know, what I think people want to ask Donald Trump is to Look at the energy, Trump. You know what I'm saying? Look at the energy, Trump. Don't mess up the energy. Don't end up don't mess up the momentum. Please just stay away. I mean, you live, you're like 100 years old. So you've seen the Knicks win a championship. There's a lot of people that haven't seen the Knicks win a championship. Let us have fun. Do not disturb the energy. Do not disturb the momentum. That's why I don't feel like there's nothing wrong for a guy like him to go to the Knicks, but we feel like his energy is going to disrupt the energy, and it's already disrupting the energy because we was doing good. When things are going good, man, just keep that same energy, keep that same momentum, keep that same. Yo, I'm telling you, everybody loves it. Even the people out there is getting shook. You see how we was heckling Wemby, coming out when he was going to practice or he was coming out of practice. See, that is what we need. Look at the questions that they was asking him today. Do you think the basically, in paraphrasing, would it affect you, the noise in Madison Square Garden? It's not just the noise in the garden. It's we could dictate their feelings going inside the garden. We could tamper with their feelings, heading and walking into the garden. But if nobody's gonna be around, they're going to go peacefully to Madison Square Garden. No, we got to disrupt them before they go to the garden. Just like we did today. Just like we did today. Let me tell you like this. Not everybody is used to a New York energy. Not everybody is used to. We have a gift of gab. We talk our shit. We talk that shit like if you think we're gonna do something to you, and we're not gonna do nothing like that. But that's the way that we're competitive and talking our shit in New York. You ain't shit, bitch. Watch. Man, you get the French, you get the fuck out of here, man. Tu tienes un grajo, mi hermano. Yo, I heard French people don't even put the order in. You stuff is sticky, bitch. And shit like that. You understand what I'm saying? We just gonna go wild. You be like, what the fuck? What? Yo, he's young. I don't care what nobody tells me. I don't care what nobody tells me. I know this sport. Hey, yo, a veteran man will get into his head, bro. Ask any basketball player. Yo, playing in Madison Square Garden is a whole different type of beast, a whole different type of pressure. And it looked like, in the end of the game, it looked like he was he's not clutch. He ain't that clutch. He was playing hot piece of butter with the ball in the last seconds of the last game. Because let me tell you like this: a killer like Wemby, if Wemby was a killer, he already got the ball. He wouldn't be looking at nobody to pass the ball. Ain't nobody was pressing him. Who was pressing him? Because at the end of the you're going to get the ball anyway. Come on, a killer when he got the ball. If Michael Jordan had the ball right there, you think he's looking for Ron Harper? Nah, I already got the ball. I don't even got to set shit up. You think if Kobe had the ball right there, you think he's going to pass it to Derek Fisher? Hell no, that's it. He got the ball. I ain't going to run no play ISO all day. You know what I'm saying? If Allen Iverson got the ball, he ain't going to give it to Eric Snow. Fuck that. I'm keeping the ball. That's it. In that time, that's when, see, those little details, you know, who you going to pass the ball? Why you playing hot piece of butter? Who's pressuring you? They won't be able to come out their hotel. Exactly, Burns. Exactly. You know, Burns. You know that. Punch Chew is a, come on, man. If you can't take all the people around Madison Square Garden, I think that's a bad idea. That's a bad idea. I'm telling you, man. These guys won't when they want to come out their hotel room. You crazy? They can't even get a pizza, bro. You got to Uber Eats all the time, all day. All day. And they might not even order anything because they're going to be like, some New Yorker's going to deliver you some poison food. That was a bad idea. That's a bad idea, James Dolan. That's a bad idea. Dude, no. Yo, any pressure is good pressure. They got to feel uncomfortable. That's what going away is. See, let me tell you like this. Home court advantage is just not about the court. Excuse me. It's about the energy outside. They're just gonna play. They're just gonna play the fourth quarter in the arena. You gotta make them feel uncomfortable. See, right now, a player like these, they ain't getting good sleep. They're not getting good sleep. You think they're getting good sleep? Man, come on, man. They're not getting good sleep. I remember when I was young and I'm going to go to Great Adventures the next day. I can't go to sleep, and I'm just going to Great Adventures. I know I got a championship, an important street ball game. I might not go to sleep because I'm thinking about the game. So trust me, these guys ain't even sleeping good right now. The Spurs, they ain't even sleeping good right now. I've been in San Antonio. That city that I love, that city is actually my third favorite city to eat. I love the food, and it's affordable to eat out there. But anyway, this is a whole different type of beast. They never seen nothing like this. I'm gonna tell you why they never seen nothing like this. It's like I said in the beginning. We in June. How many times these people experience coming to a Knicks game in June when it's 90 degrees, 80 degrees, and everybody outside? These players ain't used to this energy because they never seen the energy. That's why the Knicks fans is going buck wild, because even a lot of Knicks fans ain't never experienced an energy like this. We don't experience the Knicks in June, and it's hot. Kids are out of school. College kids is out. People going to vacate. People are winding down. They trying to unwind now. They unwind going to the game. That's why you see it all packed on a Wednesday, on a Friday, tomorrow on a Monday. They don't care about work. As a matter of fact, their job is saying, go out there. You going all right? I'm gonna let you go to the damn watch party. So these players that's coming to New York City, when they was coming to the winter, see, they came in the winter when nobody was outside. Nobody's heckling. Everybody just trying to go inside right quick. You know what I'm saying? Everybody just kind of, if the Spurs is coming in February and it's man cold, everybody rushing to the Garden. They ain't no fans outside. They ain't never seen nothing like this. It's a whole different type of world right now. That's why Wemby, you saw how Wemby looked and he was coming. He was like, yo, he looked shook. Wemby looked shook. Go see that clip where he's coming out the hotel or the Garden after the practice or going to practice. They look shook. And the guy, the Knicks fan is heckling him already. Huh? Come on now. Nah, this ain't San Antonio. Did you see that? Did you see that video where Wemby was in San Antonio? He was crossing the street like it was nothing, like he's just a regular person. No attention, no nothing, no security or nothing like that. He don't even experience this in San Antonio where he's the fan favorite. They killing the energy, man. They killing the energy, man. Look at you remember back in the days, the Yankee fans? Who heckles the players more? And look, they're the furthest, right? The bleachers creatures are the ones that really rattles the players. The bleachers creatures, and they fall. They're not even where the batter's box is. Because that energy, the bleachers creatures, you remember back in the days that shit was $3 just to get to the Yankees when the Yankees wasn't winning World Series. It was $3. The bleachers creatures. You know what I'm saying? People outside of New York, they know. We're taking that energy. We're taking that raw. They're going to go, oh, man, this is nice. No traffic. I've been waiting for 20 years. I've been waiting my whole life. Forget about 20. This is my whole life. Yeah, we've been to the final. I'm gonna say it like this: 94 was way more heartbroken to me than the 99 with the Spurs, because, like I said, when Ewing went out, that was too much for Mark Camby to the Twin Towers of Tim Duncan and David Robinson. I think if Patrick Ewing was healthy going into that Spurs to that final, it would have been a whole different type of series. I'm gonna say it like this: it would have been a whole different type of series. That was a Cinderella season. That was a lockdown. We got into the A seed and blah, blah, blah. And it was like luck. And it was just, it was like we could get anything that we could get, right? Larry Johnson. You know what I'm saying? All that. But 94, I feel like we should have got that win. And to this day, let me tell you like this. The Knicks fans, you would think that we would hate certain players, but we don't. One of the most loved players that right now, when they mention his name, we give him a standing ovation, was John Starks. Because if you remember that 94 season, if the Knicks would have won if the Knicks would have won the finals, John Starks was going to be MVP. Because if it wasn't for John Starks, we would have never went to the game 7. John Starks was on. John Starks was on that series. So when he was shooting and he was missing, I was even mad. Come on, just put him in the bench. I remember that shit like it was yesterday. And then Pat Riley finally said, fuck you off. Let me push shit. The reason why he kept John Starks out there is because he got us there. So it was kind of like weird that he just was off on the most important game. And then y'all remember when we put him on the bench and then Derek Harper and Hubert Davis hit 2 threes. I was like, shit, they should have subbed him a long time ago. But I wasn't mad at John Starks. Because one thing about the New York fans, while people do love John Starks and Charles Oakley and Anthony Mason and Patrick Ewing, it's because of effort. You know that John Starks and them never cheated out of effort. The only time that I was really mad at Patrick Ewing was, man, why you ain't go for the damn dunk? Why you going for the fucking finger roll? If that's anything that haunts me about Ewing, just be that. Just that. But anything else, I'm not mad at Ewing. I used to hate when people say that Ewing need to leave. Ewing, nah. Ewing carried us, man. Remember, we was living in an era that it wasn't people just jumping from team to other team and team to other team and stuff like that, like what LeBron James was doing. F Trump, I see Mega Hat in New York is on site. No, you're not gonna do nothing. Ain't gonna do it. How much I love Allen Houston. I'm gonna say it like this: we don't love Allen Houston more than John Starks. We love John Starks more than Allen Houston. I've been to Knicks games throughout the years, and John Starks, in my opinion, get more love than Allen Houston. John Starks get more love than Allen Houston. And maybe it's not because John Starks was better than Allen Houston. First, it was because John Starks never backed down for Michael Jordan. But John Starks never backed down for Michael Jordan. Let's not forget, John Starks is really 6'3". He's not, they got him listed at 6'5". He's not 6'5". He's 6'3". You know what I'm saying? So he didn't back down. He didn't back down from Reggie Miller. He didn't back down. I was even mad when to be honest, I was mad when they traded him and got Allen Houston. I was mad. And then he still came back to the Knicks and still became a 6th man. Got the 6th man of the year, right? I think he got a 6th man. John Starks was a short shooting guard, yeah. Yep. And he played his role. Remember, he came from the CBA. He wasn't supposed to be he wasn't supposed to reach none of that. To be honest, I think John Starks, because we haven't won a championship and it seemed like we was never going to win something, I always thought that they should have retired his number. But if we do win now, I mean, it's fair. We just can't retire everybody's number. Not everybody just to be in the Hall of Fame as well. But if there's anybody that's loved more outside of Patrick Ewing and the Willis and the Frazier, I think John Stark may be I think he's loved more than Carmelo. I think he's loved more than Marbury. He's more loved than. I think he's more loved than Oakley. I think he's more loved than Mason. The last time I seen this city buzzing like this, never. What up, you little? How you doing today? So is Brunson gonna be the best New York Knicks ever? Brunson. Yes. Because it's not only that Brunson he's clutch too, man. He's clutch. He's clutch, bro. Like, yo. I don't know, man. I haven't seen somebody as clutch as this in a while, man. And everybody got the same mood, yo. This is why system is still important. I'm gonna say like this, ladies and gentlemen. Mark my words. If the Knicks win the finals, we're gonna we're gonna be a dynasty. All we gotta do is just win one time, and once we get that out of the way, we're gonna become a dynasty. We're gonna be just like the Spurs. We're gonna be just like the Spurs. Mark my words. Mark my words. Mark my words. All we gotta do is just get this win. This win. Not this win, this championship. We're gonna be a dynasty. The thing is that we got that a lot of people don't have, that other teams that don't got. We got a system, and these guys been playing in the system, not only in the pros, but they was playing in the system. The core, the heart of this core, been playing together since they was in college. So they come with that Villanova system. They know each other. They know how each other breathe. They know when to switch. They know how to switch. They know how to talk to one another. They have a chemistry. And now in the NBA, all these guys are just switching teams, and this one's going to this one, this one to this one. The dynasty has a system. Is a reason why Golden State Warriors was winning, because there was a true dynasty that came up together, got drafted together. You know what I'm saying? The Thompson, the Thompson, the Green, the Curry. What about the Spurs? The Ginobili, the Parker, the Tim Duncan, you know what I'm saying? They came up with the system. You know what I'm saying? So it's a dynasty. You need that system. You need that chemistry. You know, and I think the Knicks got that. The Knicks got that. And the blessing is that we don't have no injuries. Yeah, we have Robinson and his broken finger, but shit, he hitting free throws. As a matter of fact, that's probably a blessing in disguise. If you break your finger and now you hitting free throws, shit, break the other finger now, and then break another finger, please. Maybe you can make 2 in a row. Just like they said, just like we say now, basketball in this level is the game of runs. The game of runs. That's it. If you think that if the Knicks is losing by 8, by 9, by 10, vice versa, nah, man, it's still a close game. In today's, and it's been like that for over 10, 15 years. The game is about runs. For me, you leading by 10 and 5 minutes remaining, that's still like if you winning by 1 point to me. And remember, I'm a Knicks fan. You got to understand that when Reggie Miller did what he did, until the clock says 0 or 0.2, the game is not over. See, the Knicks opened the door that the game is never over. I think the whole game changed in those last seconds that, you could still win a game. You could still win a game. 7 seconds, 8 seconds, you could still win a game. Down by 7, down by 8, you could still win a game. He said, Omar Gonzalez, Spurs in 7. Spurs all day. Go, Omar Gonzalez. Got to be from Texas with that last name, Gonzalez. Huh? The River Walk smell like piss. I've been to the River Walk. I love the food in the River Walk. I'm going to tell you like this. San Antonio smell like piss. It's all right. It's okay. Our subways smell like shit. Your River Walk smell like piss. I've been there. Trust me. I can't even talk, because New York City is one of the most dirty cities in the world, but it's good dirty. See, that's what I'm talking about. We need to be outside. We need them bums. We need them homeless and bums to be outside. So take a piss, take a dump on Wemby's feet. Like, I could get an autograph. Can I get an autograph and piss on him and stuff like that? See, they not used to. We need that. We need the people to be outside. We need them bums, them smelly dudes and stuff like that out there in Penn Station. What you going to do in the game? Brunch is going to get dirty. Put all the bad breath and all that. Or the illegals to come out. All the illegals to come out. Trust me, around Madison Square Garden, there's a lot of illegals now, ladies and gentlemen. A lot of illegals. They took over all the hotels. New York smelled like Anthony Mason was a trip. God rest his soul, Anthony Mason. You know what's weird? That I have at least one of the Knicks. I think that style should come right back. I'm talking about Anthony Mason's haircuts. That style should come right back, bro. That style should come back. I'm just waiting for the day New York makes a rat. Oh shit. Master Splinter Savage. Trump born and raised in NYC. He is straight New Yorker. Yeah, I'm down with him. I'm down for. Hey, it's fair. It's fair. It's fair. It's fair. It's fair. He's been a New Yorker for a while, bro. Josh Hart said, I kind of wish the ticket prices weren't as crazy as they are. I feel like a lot of people who have been waiting for this moment for a long time, unfortunately, aren't able to get into the building. The cheapest ticket is $7K, $8,000. That's ridiculous. That is ridiculous. What do you think about the ticket price? Yo, if the ticket price, I'm gonna say it like this. Again, if the Knicks win the finals, can you imagine the opening ticket prices for next season? It's going to be a whole different type of level. Yeah, why? Yeah, Donald Trump should do you know what Donald Trump should have done? His own watch party in Trump Towers, a rooftop watch party. I think it'll be more fun for him. He should close Fifth Avenue. How about that? Have our own watch party in Trump Tower. Since you want to close, since we can't be in Madison Square Garden, let's go to the Trump Tower. It's New York. Everybody know the ticket was gonna be like that. Yeah. Even the regular season tickets is expensive. To get decent seats, just to get decent seats, is $400 to $500. And if you want to take your want to go on a date, you want to take your kids. So you got one, you got two. Yeah, you in Madison Square Garden. I'm gonna tell you like this: you want some good, you're going to have to pay almost a G. And if you want to, you want to eat over there as well? You go to the Knicks game. Just be prepared to, if you want decent seats, decent. I'm talking about middle, decent seats. You want just be prepared to pay up to $700. If the ticket is $450 through $460, if you're going by yourself, put it this way: if you're going by yourself, be prepared to pay $700. If you're taking somebody, be prepared to pay $1,200, something like that. The players should have pulled together and buy a bunch of tickets that give them away to true fans. Facts, Burns. But I think everybody having a good time. I don't want to blow out of proportion as well. There's one thing about Madison Square Garden watch party, but yo, if you walk around the city, like every bar is lit, all the owners is making money. I think the Knicks. Trust me, man. I'm a notorious bar hopper around Madison Square Garden. I'm a notorious bar hopper around Madison Square Garden. When I'm telling you, I ain't never seen it like this. Yo, all the owners must be so happy, bro. Like, yo, I think there's bars that already made their quota. You know what I'm saying? For real. For real. In the last maybe a week and a half, yo. And that's what I'm saying. Like, people talk about the economy. How much, man, all these people have, all these bars and restaurants. Yo, just in 1 hour, I'm in a bar and I'm saying, you could be, I know they just made. Then they already made, I think, at least $250,000 in 2 hours or more. They are giving away tickets to underprivileged kids. Yeah, they are. I forgot how many of them, but they did say they was gonna give it up. Salute drum, by the way. Just think who is these owner of MSG. Dolan, Trump, all very good friends, good guys. So I know what that means. Comprende? Look, I mean, he's a lifelong Knicks fan. Like I'm gonna say it again. If I was in his position and we in the finals, I'm coming to the finals as well. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's unfortunate. That's why it's unfortunate. What the poll says anyway. Let me see what the poll says. No, let the watchers party on. 77%. 12% says yes to Donald Trump. 10% says he has the right as a Knicks fan. So if you, all right, folks, so let me ask y'all in the chat. If you was in Donald Trump's shoes, would you go, and you a Knicks fan, you're a hardcore Knicks fan, would you go to the Knicks or you won't go to the Knicks fan, to the Knicks game? Donald's from Florida. He's from New York, bro. He's from New York. We don't got to play the dummy here. We don't got to play just because a person doesn't like. There's a lot of people that like Trump. There's a lot of people that hate Trump. I understand why a lot of people hate Trump. I understand why there's people that like Trump, right? But he's from New York. Quit that little Florida shit. Everybody know he's born and raised in New York. Everybody know he's from Queens. Everybody knows that. Even if you're born and raised in New York and you move to Cali or Texas, when you go to Cali, they're gonna call you the New York guy. I know a lot of New Yorkers that go to I'm gonna tell you like this: a lot of New Yorkers that will either when they retire or they move, they go to Miami, they go to Orlando, they go to Florida, and when you're in Florida, you're the New York guy. MSG is falling apart. They need a new arena. I think the lease is gonna run out. They had the lease for 10 years, but now maybe they could maybe they could build it where they had the Javits Center, where they was gonna do where they was about to do the stadium, Jet Stadium. Remember they was gonna do the Jet Stadium and the Javits where the Javits Center was at. They was gonna build the stadium over there. Maybe they could build the Knicks over there. I think the traffic will be better. Half the city has Trump's. Exactly. Yo, Burn, exactly. The whole west side from what? 60 from 67 all the way down to like what? 53? Come on. That's what I'm saying. Like people there's a lot of people think that they hate Trump, man. No, there's a lot of people that love that guy, bro. There's a lot of people that love that guy. A lot of people hate him, but a lot of people that love him. People think that people hate Trump like that in New York. Nah, man. Do you know that a lot of people voted for how many people voted for Trump in New York City? My DR chick from New York, she be talking that ish. Good job. Punch. Your girl got tickets? I don't know. Nobody that got tickets. Punch. Trump used to run town Upper East Side in the 80s. Yes, they do. Yes, they do. Hold on, watch this. Watch this, Jerome. Hold on. Mm. What was it? The most ever, not in a long time, for a Republican, 43.3%. Hold on, got you right here. Approximately 35, 43, right? 3.5 million New Yorkers voted for Donald Trump in 2024 president election. This is certified or near final total for Trump. In the Republic, representing about 43.31% of the state's popular vote. Kamala Harris received 4 million with 55. Trump significantly improved on his 2020 performance by 500K. In NYC, Trump improved his share around 30% citywide. That's a lot of votes right there, bro. That's a lot of votes. 3.5 million. I don't know, like a lot of people hate that dude, bro. If Knicks win during Trump's reign, he's the, oh my gosh. But what about if we lose? I'm telling you, if we lose game 3, yo, it's gonna be bad. Yo, I think the streets of New York is gonna be bad. And we ain't even gonna wait for game 4. We ain't even gonna wait for game 4. If we lose game 3 with this distraction, and us now got to take a back seat for him because he's showing up, the best seat will be home. Facts. Oh, I don't know. She got tickets. I don't know. We'll see. Hey, Diana. She got $8 million. She could afford it. She could afford it. They're gonna tear that city up. They will. They will. They will. I know my city, man. I know my city. I know the energy too. There's a lot of people that's unhappy right now. A lot of people that's unhappy. And I told you, the New York Knicks fans are we are a superstitious fan. We are a superstitious fan. I'm telling you right now. We're going to blame it on Captain Orange. We're going to blame it on Trump if we lose, and we're going to blame it on James Dolan. And remember, it's about momentum. We have one of the best momentum. We have one of the best momentum in playoff NBA history. And if the end, it's going to be bad, bro. It is going to be bad. Yo, I'm going to tell you right now. Look, remember, because I'm going to go live tomorrow night. I'm going to go live tomorrow night. And if we lose, people are going to talk about it for an hour in sports publications. Yeah, they're going to go through the highlights, why we lost, if we lose, if it's a blowout, if it's a close. After that hour, everything is going to be about Trump. Everything's going to be about Trump. Everything. The street's going to go wild, bro. The street is going to go wild. The street is going to go wild. That's going to be the story for Tuesday morning, going on Wednesday, going to then they're going to have to win the game. If we lose 2 in a row, the NYPD wanted us out. I'm going to tell you like this, Madison Square Garden might go down. It's gonna be bad. It's gonna be bad. I don't even think they should have put that press release, bro. I think they should have kept it on the wraps. I think they should have been the Secret Service should have been kept everything a secret. I'm telling you, this was a bad decision for them to promote that he's gonna come today. He should have never said. Matter of fact, if I was Donald Trump, I'd be like, yo, I'm not going to the game. You know, I got other things, but I'll be watching it from the White House. And a matter of fact, if Donald Trump should record his watch party and bring people along in the White House. You know what I'm saying? He could do that. Do that. Knicks are real ones for inviting the president because LeBron bitch. I'm not saying don't invite him, but I don't think it was smart for them to promote that he was invited. You know what I'm saying? Like if he would have just showed up I don't think people would just be people are so stuck in the Knicks that all right, Donald Trump is in the Knicks, is in the arena. Everybody would be stuck. But right now, the buzz is that he's coming, and now we're getting treated differently. That's what's effed up. That the fans that's been out here, we've been out here cheering, doing all, you know what I'm saying, doing what we need to do from afar, whether the bars outside of Madison Square Garden. I'm telling you, bro. He's effing with the energy, man. He's effing with the energy. Yo, there's people out there. Look, I'm a God-fearing man. But the people that don't believe in God, right? People be like, they think about energy. Everybody thinks about energy. Everybody thinks about energy. Energy, I think, is the most universal thing when it comes, whether it be you religious or not, and stuff like that. People be like, yo, I just want good energy. Good energy. People chill with people because they want good energy. The Knicks got the best energy right now. It's that is third rail energy right now. Huh? We got the best energy that we've seen in sports, and everybody around the country is feeling it. Everybody is rooting for it. This is an energy kill right here. He said, let Trump enjoy game 3. I got game 4. Look, I want every Knicks fan to enjoy it. I want every fellow Knicks fan, including Donald Trump, to enjoy it. All I'm saying is, if we lose, we know who the blame is gonna go. We all like that, bro. We hard-headed. I'm telling you, we hard-headed, bro. I'm telling you, we've been heartbroken for so much that we don't think straight. We don't think straight. I'm telling you the truth. The Knicks fans don't think straight. Huh? We've ran out of people that didn't deserve to be ran out of New York because we don't have no patience. We don't have no patience. Look, right now, we already feel like already the energy is killed. The energy. Going to game 3 now. Get the fuck out of here. Because see, our mind is already thinking about what has transpired throughout all these years is losing. Us Knicks fans, to be honest, we love the Knicks, but we still don't have that winning mentality as fans. Like, everything's all right. We got this. No. We're not the Lakers. We're not the Boston. We're not even the New York Yankees. See, a Yankee fan could argue with you. You could try to diss a Yankee fan, and the Yankee fan is always going to win the argument because a Yankee fan, by the end of the argument, even if you're right, it's going to be like, we got more championship than you. It's going to take 2 lifetimes for you to capture to us. A Yankee fan is always going to win the argument. A Yankee fan is always going to win the argument. The Knicks? No, we don't even know. We just happy. Please. We don't want to wake up from this. We still think we're dreaming. We're dreaming. That's why we never seen this energy like this, even with the Yankees. See, the Yankee fans they're used to it. The Knicks fans, we're not. We're not even in football, not even with the Giants. No, we're not used to this. We're not used to this. Even our haters is rooting for us, bro. Our haters is rooting for us. I know Chicago Bulls fans that's rooting for us. I know Miami fans that's rooting for us. NBA players, even Charles Barkley, that have decades of talking shit about us, Shaq, they rooting for us. Like, everybody feels sorry for us at this time. There's the same energy with the Cubs, with the Chicago Cubs. I was going to the bar when the Chicago Cubs, I was going to the bar rooting for Jerome, stop. He's from New York. We got a deal. Jerome Holmes, he's mad. He keep on saying the same thing. No, you're not from New York. No, you're not from New York. Oh shit, keep on saying the same thing. Oh shit. Anyway, man, tomorrow we back at it. Tomorrow we back at it after the game. We're going live after the game. After the game, we're going live, baby. After the game, we're going live. Peace out, man. Know it's a new live. I know it's new energy in the channel. It's going to be like that, man. Change is going to come. Love you. God bless. And on to the next.